Welcome, boys and girls, to another exciting episode of Technology. I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to learn more about the four forces of flight. Anything that flies through the air needs to work with these four forces of flight. So far, we've learned about... I'm an artist. The four forces. One of them is thrust. So the propeller on the front thrusts the plane forward. It pulls the plane forward. All right. What's acting against thrust? That would be drag. The air that the plane has to go through is trying to slow it down. And you've all experienced drag if you've been riding your bicycle or you go for a walk into the wind and the wind blows against you. It's going to slow you down. That's drag. Okay. As the plane is flying, the wings are creating lift that's going to bring the plane up higher. And what operates against lift? Well, that's going to be gravity. Gravity pulls everything, including you, back to Earth. All right? Right now, you're being pulled back to Earth. You're stuck in the chair because Earth is pulling you down. Or you're on the ground because Earth is pulling you. If you throw a rock in the air, whoo, the Earth pulls it back down, and then your plane will crash. We got to have some clouds. See, if you have clouds, the plane can sit still. It's like, oh, look at the plane's flying because the clouds go past. Oh, very nice. Oh, we're going to use my drone to show you some stuff about lift, and then you're going to do an experiment with lift. So here I have one of the propellers off of the drone. All right. As this propeller spins, it's going to create lift. And if you look, it's shaped a certain way. You see that shape? That's so that as it spins, it's going to hit the air. It's going to push the air down. Now, Isaac Newton says for every action, there is an equal and opposite action. So if the air is getting pushed down, that's going to push the blades up. And that creates lift on the drone. Okay? You're going to do some experiments right now. What makes something good to be an airplane? You're going to need to go get yourself a hairdryer. Oh, look what I found! Only I had some hair. Take the hairdryer. We don't need any heat. We just need the air coming out of it. I'm going to take a ball here. I have a ping pong ball. All right, well, watch this. We're going to turn it on and see if it floats. Notice how high it's floating. Whoa. Okay, so the air coming out of here is going around the ping pong ball. It goes around both sides. So the air comes up and it goes around this side, it goes around this side, and it creates like a funnel to keep the ping pong ball right in there. Okay? And the ping pong ball floats because it gets more lift from the hairdryer than Earth is pulling it back to the ground. So it has more lift than it does weight. Let's try something with a little more weight. What do you think is going to happen with a tennis ball? Well, now the tennis ball can't fly because it's got too much weight for the amount of lift that the hairdryer is generating. Okay, so we're going to need more lift, so you need something bigger than a hairdryer to blow this up in the air. Okay, because it has too much weight. So those two forces always work together. Lift causes things to go up, and weight brings them back down to Earth. And if you have too much weight, it's not going to fly. If you have enough lift, it will fly. All right, let's see what we can do with the drone. All right, let's give the drone a little fly. And see what happens when we get close to things. Whoa! So the air getting pushed down, that's creating the lift, is blowing some of our props around. Let's see if it'll move the tennis ball. Not enough. Oh, it's moving it. Barely. Let's go check out what's on the coffee table over there. All right, so we can see the air from the bottom of the drone is pushing the drone up, but it's also moving things below it. because it's pushing down. So as the propellers are spinning, they're pushing air down, and that is pushing the drone up. Let's see that again. We'll go fly near some stuff. There we go. Woo! A nice little flip landing. Boom. All right, your challenge is I want you to go find some objects that you think may have some good lift or may not, and record your results. One of your items, I want you to get a sheet of paper. What do you think is going to happen to the sheet of paper when it's flat? Will it float up or will it fall down? I want you to take that same sheet of paper and then I want you to crumple it up into a ball. See what's going to happen. Is it going to float or is it going to fall? All right. Then I want you to find a couple other items and I want you to do the same thing and see what you can get that can float or at least get blown up in the air. And I want you to find some things that can't get blown up because they have too much weight and this doesn't generate enough lift to lift them in the air. All right. Record the results in the Google document. Maybe take some pictures also. Look forward to seeing what you have. Enjoy.